Hey guys, it's How here. Today we're going over triple S plus tier rated Noelle. We're going to give you everything that I've worked on with this character. When I saw this character coming in Genshin Impact, I was like, I'm going to make that character as good as possible. And you can make her absolutely fantastic. If there's one thing you take away from this video, because you may have seen her rated really low on the tier list, take this one thing away. A lot of those tier lists out there, they might not be giving you the full information. They might not be looking fully in depth on these different characters. Some of them might be rated on Constellation 6, some of them might be rated on Constellation 0. You don't really know how strong a character is going to be getting when you get those constellations, when you don't get those constellations. If you're reading these tier lists and they're not giving you full in depth, what gear sets make them really good? Why are they really low? Why are they really high? What are their constellations? If you're not getting all that information, you might be getting a little bit of a misinformation on that. So let's check out everything I've been able to piece together on Noelle, and she still can get higher. I have been putting a lot of work and love in her. As you can see, we have 2200 defense, 1142 attack, and let's check out her weapon. We are using the white blind still. This is level 80 on my level 80 Noelle, 47.2% defense, and we're using this because the on-hit attack and defense increase. I can still hopefully get some refinements to this one from the weekly world bosses if I get more of those Claymore, archetype, prototype materials. I can drop and get some more of these. Now the artifacts set here, we went in and we got some good stuff. So just like in the build guide video, if you've seen that, using all the same knowledge that there is there. But we're doing here, we have plus 20, some good stuff here. We're focusing on defense percent, and my weakest one right now is this Gobble, the Summer Nights Water Balloon. We're using this set right now. The 2-piece gives you 35% shield strength, but the 4-piece, while you're protected by a shield, either Noelle's elemental skill or one of the crystallized elemental shields that you generate from doing geo damage on another enemy, this is going to increase your normal and charge attack damage by 40%. So the set bonus for her is amazing. She's going to be doing fantastic damage, and keep in mind, she's your support slash healer type role in your party. So not only is she doing supports and heals, which you'll see, but she's going to be doing some very good damage as well. Other stuff that we are using here, we are using this offset piece, Gladiator's Triumph. I got really lucky on it, right? Defense percent, main stat, crit hit damage, secondary, as well as attack percent. Attack percent isn't the craziest thing on her. What you'd really like in the end, what I can go back and try to get better gear for her in the future, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, defense percent. That is really strong. Energy recharge is also pretty great for filling up her elemental burst, but there's also a trick that you guys might not know about the elemental energy recharge system that we'll go over in this video as well. Same thing here, energy recharge 23%, defense percent main stat. The flower here that we're using is going to be 22% defense substat. Absolutely fantastic. A little bit of crit hit rate in there for you as well. And then the feather here, a little bit of defense percent, some crit hit rate, a little bit of elemental mastery, not all that great, but then it's a little bit of attack percent as well. So pretty fantastic stuff here for her. As far as the team composition goes, we're going to be taking in another earth unit. This is to help her energy recharge, as well as give her the 2-person earth element resonance bonus, which is going to increase your geo attack damage as well. So let's go ahead in here and check out the triple S Noelle. We have a lot more work to do. I want to get more crit hit chance on her. I want to get some crit hit damage on her as well. That's going to take her above and beyond. And for her total stats right now, things I still need to work on, as you can see, a lot of defense, a little bit of attack. We do have 21% crit hit chance. I want to see that higher for more consistent critical hit damage, and I want a little bit more extra critical hit damage. So if you can, at the end of the game, max it out, you're looking for defense percent, geo percent, critical hit chance, critical hit damage. If you get a little bit of attack percent, energy recharge on top of that, that's going to help you out. But there's a trick that we can do to manipulate how much energy we get while we're playing Genshin Impact with swapping your characters. I'll show you that as we get in here, guys. So a little bit of TLDR on the energy recharge system as we're going in here. When you use an elemental skill on an enemy, you'll see the little particles fly out, right? Now, those particles are not absorbed automatically by whoever used the skill. You can swap your characters around, and if you swap your character, those particles will go into the new character. The way that this works is there's 2 different bonuses. Every different elemental particle has its own element, right? Wind, pyro, whatever it is, geo. You get a bonus for matching the element. You also get a bonus for being the active character. So if you are saying using the main traveler's skill, you drop the little comment on them and you swap over to Noelle real quick, she's going to get the active bonus as well as the elemental matching bonus. Now, that being said, you can also use like Venti's Q, you can use Xiangli's Q, whoever it is. If you're trying to build up anyone's elemental burst a little bit faster, when you hit someone with an elemental skill, make sure you swap to that character really quickly. So let's see if we can set this up here. Let's see what we can do here. We're not using any food, anything like that. Let's see if we can do the cheese arena. Hopefully my rock doesn't blow up. Sometimes it does. Sometimes I knock myself off and it kind of, we're hitting for, we're not stacking. Was that 3K, 4K crit Serenos? And then the big damage that you'll see if you've been on the stream, twitch.tv/Howls, if this blows up, you can get up to 20K crits on it. Now we are fighting slimes, so this is a little bit different here. Some of the other stuff that we can fight, you'll see we'll be doing even more damage. 4K non-crit there on that guy, so our stuff's worn off here, so we're gonna get some elemental recharge. I should have done that, as you can see, and we are pretty much good to go here. We'll swap over, pop this alt, pop this here, and swap back. We'll get, boom, that crystal there. Good to go there. That way you're not sitting there, you know, smacking the monster. Remember, Noelle here, that guy got hit for 7K on a spin. That guy, she just can absolutely decimate. So what you're seeing here, this is Noelle. She's your backline, sort of like support healer type character, but she can do so many things for you guys. And remember, we're C6, so we're getting extended time. You can see that our timer is gone, but every time you destroy a monster, get a kill with her elemental burst, it's going to extend the timer as well. So we're drop this rock here. That's why we're kind of using the Geo character. Boom, and we're good to go again. So that's what I'm saying. If the one thing you can take away from this, guys, is a lot of characters out there are being extremely underrated. And I'm kind of like not really paying attention here. She does do a lot of damage, more so with her elemental, her burst up with, where'd this guy go? With her charge attack. Oh no, we put him on top. We messed up with the rock. Okay, the rock broke anyway, that's fine. But with their charge attack, that's really what you want to be doing there, because you're going to have that extra charge attack damage not only from the set, but you're going to have the charge attack damage from, where'd she go again? I hate this kind of enemy. With her charge attack up, 6K for my healer. 6K. Nutty. With her C2, her Constellation 2 gives you an extra 15% charge attack damage. So if you have some other stuff to be doing, that's what I'm saying. I need that extra crit hit rate, a little bit of crit hit damage, and this would be an amazing thing to do. She's gonna teleport away. Oh, I'm just not gonna hit her. We'll lock her in the corner here real quick like that. Pop this off, and boom, gone. So we had a pretty high uptime. We only have 23% energy charge on her. And that was pretty quick. That was pretty fast there with her elemental burst. Just 9K on the spin to win. I've gotten up to 25K. I do believe we were doing the wolf boss on stream. It's a lot of crazy stuff that you can do with this character. Hopefully we can get something good here while we're not. We're on camera, so we're not getting any. We're not gonna get any of those 5 stars. Let's go ahead and check out another fight. So we're gonna go fight my favorite spot, this beach here. Every day I come here to fight these big, bad, ancient construct guys. We're gonna group them all together, and we're just gonna drop our stuff down. We're gonna have official this time with conjunction of Noelle. We're gonna have crystallized lightning procs over and over and over, and that's gonna be a huge help to us. Hopefully we don't get hit by this. That's okay, Venti. That's fine. That's fine, boss. You're good. You're good, dude. You're good. We're gonna fill up our alt here with our girl here. Look at that, almost filled. All right, good to go. We're gonna pop this, and then we're going to pop this, and we're just gonna spin. And so I'm currently using her as my, look at this. Wow, 4K. Oof. We already have our ult back up. Like this guy's around. We have our ult ready to go again. It's crazy. 6K. That's what I'm talking about. I need that extra. I need that extra critical hit chance. Let's just see what we can do here. Let's see if we can force this shield to break on him. See how much it hits for. Maybe it'll crit. No, it didn't go through. He couldn't get through the shield. He literally couldn't get through the shield, but I've had that shield crit for up to 24, 25K AoE, because it's 400% attack damage, guys. And that's what I was talking about in the Noelle build guide. It's one of the hardest things to get to work on her correctly, but if you can do it, it's really not that hard, but you have to think about it, because you want this to activate the breastplate to either go away or be broken while you have your elemental burst up, because you're going to be getting all of that extra stat from your elemental burst. We get up to like 4,000, 4,500. We had 4,800, I think, at one point, and we broke 5K with some food. It's a good time out there, but remember, if there's one thing you take away from this video, it's that if you put the work into the character you like, a lot of characters out there on tier lists are super underrated. And yeah, sure, there's gonna be more characters out there who can do more damage because she is Geo. There's no like elemental combinations that she can do, but she's in your team as your backline healer type character, and then she provides this great burst damage and survivability with her elemental burst, as well as her healing through her elemental skill. We're healing for, as you saw in the video, over 1,000 per tick while we're just spinning to win out there in the game. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do, and like I said, the big damage comes from as well the big burst when her shield expires or is broken. If you have your elemental burst running, because you're going to be getting all of that defense as attack and the skills off of your attack, you're going to have your attack plus your defense. Basically, we get up to 4,000, 4,500. I think we broke 5k on stream with food. We hit a boss. We hit the wolf boss, I think, world level 5. I think we're on right now because we're 41. We hit the boss for like 25k with just that shield. And this is your healer. This is your backline support character. So she could do significant damage for you, especially in area of effect situations. If you're building a team that needs some sort of character to get out in the front lines and do damage for you, you can make her do excellent stuff, especially if you know how to utilize the energy recharge system in Genshin Impact, swapping between your elemental skills to keep different characters' elemental skills up and their elemental bursts filled, and you just rotate through, as you saw with Fischl and Xiangling in this last instance. They're not even on the battlefield. They're doing their thing, and then Noelle's on the battlefield doing her thing. There's just a huge amount of AoE damage. We took those golems down in literally seconds there, guys. So that's going to be it for us, guys. Hopefully you found this interesting. You want to see more Genshin Impact content, obviously, here's the channel. Do like the video if you did like it, but only if you liked it. If you want to see more stuff, subscribe. So until then, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.